Hello Aries, this is Tarina and I'm here to do a March 2021 reading for you. We're going to take a look at some oracle cards and tarot cards and see what March of 2021 has looking for you. So cards have been pre-shuffled, cleansed the space really well, meditated on the cards, and this is a very general reading. Man Holding a Heart is your first energy oracle card. The Moonology card. Conclusions are within reach. And even though this is a very general reading, we are going to do a romance angel because we need to cover all the bases, right? And it seems like most of the readings lately have been coming up with a love element. So yours is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, very nice cards. Wow. Okay, nice way to start. I want to let you know that I always meditate before I start this recording, and I always ask the divine for a message for you. And the message that came out today is things are speeding up. Don't get rushed and take your time. So let's keep that in mind as we go through what the cards have to say. So before we start, let's go ahead and get 3 cards for the tarot. 1 shuffle, 2 shuffles, and 3 shuffles. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. Well, you're certainly all over this reading today, Aries. I love doing Aries reading. My Venus is in Aries, so I always look forward to your readings. Okay, so first of all, I have to point out that the 2 of Wands is an Aries card. The Queen of Wands is technically the Aries card, but you have the King of Wands here. We're going to count that as you. We will be using the mini tarot to clarify, but let's just jump right in and start right now. First of all, we have your energy oracle card. This is a man holding a heart. It is number 45. 4 and 5 break down to a 9. 9 is all about intensity. And let's put it this way, Aries. We all know Aries is very intense. It's an intense, fiery, passionate, you're ruled by Mars, right? So you're all about intensity. This is, I'm going to say this is totally your card. Now, we have a man holding a heart. There is no gender in tarot. And so either this is someone coming into your life that will be bringing in new love, or this is you bringing love into somebody else's life. You're going to have to take it as it resonates. This is a general reading for all of you. Now, if you're already with someone, this could be talking about a time where it's going to get much more intense. Things will be picking up. Oh, what was the meditation? The message was things are speeding up. Don't get rushed, take your time. Things are speeding up. Look, conclusions are within reach. Hey, is that one card? Yeah. Conclusions are within reach, okay? Now, this is a full moon eclipse. And I do have to say that today I'm doing this reading on the night of the full moon. So emotions are going to be running, higher right now. Your romance angel came up with worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if things have been stagnant, or things have just been falling off, or you just haven't been feeling it, things are going to start picking up. Your message said it's going to, things will really start picking up, speeding up. But the divine doesn't want you to get caught up in all that. It wants you to take your time. Don't feel rushed into anything. Okay, you need to have this, have that sense of yourself where you can kind of slow things down. Don't get rushed by somebody else. You know, take your time. Put a lot of thought into what you want, what is best for you. So we're going to jump over here into the tarot, into the energy that is surrounding you. You have the Two of Wands. This is an Aries card. The number 2 is talking about partnerships. It's about coming together. It's about two becoming one. It's also, the Two of Wands talks about being at a crossroads. There are 2 ways to go right now, and you are at that point where you need to think about this. This is a very nice card because you've gotten yourself to a place where you have options. You get to make your decision. You are the one standing at the precipice here, trying to decide which way is going to be best for you to go. And if you don't mind, I just have to take a peek behind this card because this is about new stuff. Okay, this is a new path. This is very exciting. Conclusions here are within reach. You're getting to this point where you're going to make that decision. Behind the Two of Wands, you have, a broken heart. That's what's pushing you. Okay. Broken hearts. Probably the hardest thing to go through in our life journey is a broken heart. Oh, I'm getting all verklempt. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm feeling your pain. But you know the thing about broken hearts, and when you see the card like this, the worst is over. You've had your heart broken, but now you're on your way. You are on your way. You're at a point now where you get to make a decision. And look, there's a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody that brings in a new feelings, new love. This is the Knight in shining armor. He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah, he's sitting on that white horse, bringing that cup in the upright position, doesn't want to spill any of it. He's got something to bring to somebody. Well, we know that, right? Because we've got the man holding the heart right here. Yeah. You've got love coming in. And the universe is telling you it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. Page of Pentacles. Okay, we better stop here because I could go on forever because this is telling a story. Oh, well, let's keep going with the story. With the Page of Pentacles, this is a brand new opportunity. This is something that you may not even notice it at first because it's not real big, you know. It's something new. It's a brand new opportunity. Now, whether this is in health, wealth, material objects, love, it's something in the material physical world that will be affecting you on your life path. It's something small, but the universe said this is something that if you nurture it and take care of it and work it and deal with it, it could grow into something very big, very stable for you. And here I see you have a lot of happiness. You have an awful lot of happiness here. This is being acknowledged. This is coming together with others in a celebration. There's something to celebrate here. 3 is all about recognition, acknowledgement, getting the attention that you need, and also about coming together with others of like minds and celebrating. This isn't a full-blown huge party. This is a nice get-together with friends, family, loved ones, something to celebrate with people that mean something to you. But let's get back to this. Okay, before we get into all that other stuff, just a little peek of what's coming, right? You've got this two of Wands right here, which, you know, to me, look, he's holding the world in his hands. You are at a point where you get to make the decisions now. What is best for you? Which way is the best way for you to go? Wands are about passion. It's about creativity. It's about drive, enthusiasm. It's what makes you tick. You know, you've had to come out of something. You came out of a situation that I saw was very difficult. I could feel it. My heart started, breaking for you. I could feel it. But look at where it's pushed you to get to. So you're in the driver's seat. Let's put it that way. And Aries likes to be in the driver's seat. So you're right exactly where you need to be. This is where the universe has been nudging you to get to, is where you're at right now. This is fabulous. So, you know what? Normally I would look at this as like a past, present, future, but you know, I'm not sure I'm feeling that way. So before I talk about any of these cards, I'm going to do some clarifying because I have a little bit of a feeling here that this could be all in the present tense and slightly future. But let's just take a look and let's clarify this King of Wands. King of Wands for Aries for March 2021, please. Just a couple cards, please, for Aries. King of Wands. King of Wands, please. Ooh, being stubborn, are we? Oh, there we go. 3 came out, and I just realized I need to push these all up so that you'll be able to see them all. Okay, what we've got here is you've got... Now, do I have my thing upside down? Okay. So what we have here is we've had the Hangman, the Emperor, which is you, and the Wheel of Fortune. Making sure you can see them all. Yes, you can. All right, well, this is a very strong reading, Aries. I mean, like, really strong reading. And basically, you've got the universe nudging you all over the place in this reading. First of all, you have 2 court cards right here, and then you've got Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. If we talk about just the numbers alone, first of all, let's talk about the Hangman. The Hangman is the number 12, which breaks down to 3, which is all about acknowledgement, attention, you know, really a lot of thinking, a lot of, well, the Hangman, you're thinking, you're doing a lot of thinking. You've been put into a position where you had to, you know, take a break. The universe has put you on pause to look at things from a different angle. Now, what I'm going to say is that this King of Wands, and, you know, I have to be honest with you, these all came up upside down. I don't know why I turned them the other way. Sorry about that. I looked at the deck and everything. Okay, so real quick. The King of Wands is a very fiery energy. It is definitely a fire energy, which is you. It is somebody who can take nothing and make something out of it. Okay? Very passionate, very creative, very driven. This is a mature energy. This is somebody who's been around, who knows how to use their the energy that they have very, very wisely. This is somebody who doesn't like to get burned, okay? You are a fire energy, but that doesn't mean you don't like to get, you know, you're all about fire, right? But you protect yourself very well from getting burned yourself. I think that at some point, and here we go, you were clarified by the Hangman, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor is your card, Aries. This is your card. But when it's in the reverse position, it's talking about more the negative sides of being of the Emperor rather than the positive sides. And the negative sides of the Emperor are being a little bit too controlling, maybe. You know, liking the rules, like to make the rules and like everybody to follow the rules, and getting really upset if people don't follow the rules, and, you know, kind of not in a good place. Not in a good place. A little too controlling. Now, the Wheel of Fortune here is reversed, which means it's not moving in your direction. I believe this is all in your past, so this is a past, present, future, because I certainly am not getting that impression right now. The Hangman. The Hangman is the universe putting somebody in pause mode to reflect, to take another look at things, see things from a different perspective, you know, take much needed time to get together with, you know, the universe. And that, I see, did not happen. And it tells me that this King of Wands really took matters into their own hands, really pushed forward, did not connect with their spiritual side, tried to make things go their way, and in doing so, the wheel stopped turning in their favor. Okay, so something somebody got a little bit too controlling here and was not in, let's just say, in alignment. And when the wheel stops turning in your favor, not only do you lose any momentum that you have, but everything pretty much stops. And I have a feeling that's probably what led to this broken heart here. Okay? I'm feeling this is all in the past, though, and I just got chills. So I'm pretty sure that we are talking about a past, present, future. Now, the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is talking about somebody has something to say. Somebody wants to come in quick. We're going to clarify the Knight of Swords. Can we get some cards for that Knight of Swords, please? This is for Aries, March 2021. Knight of Swords, please. What can you tell us about this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Whoops, sorry. Another card, please. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. One more, please. Knight of Swords, please. All right, so Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Okay, Knight of Swords. We're going to talk real quickly about Knight of Swords. This is somebody who, you know, knights always have a quest, right? And this knight's quest is to come in and give some information to somebody. Now, this knight is charging in. I don't think this knight has given it too much thought, hasn't really planned it out well. He's very anxious. He's definitely got something to say, but he wants to get in and get out quickly. This guy is charging in without a plan. So take it as it resonates in your situation. For some of you, this could be you wanting to go to somebody and say, you know, explain what happened, or an apology, or talk about, you know, something that happened in the past. I mean, this guy definitely has got something to say and doesn't know how to do it, so he's just going to charge in and he's just going to do it, okay? There's a lot of movement in this card. So things are going to pick up. Things are going to go really fast here. Oh my gosh, and remember, what did the Divine say? Things are speeding up. Don't get rushed. Take your time. Okay, what this Knight of Swords wants to talk about is this very painful ending here. Whatever this painful ending here we saw with that heartbreak card, with that Three of Swords, that's what this Knight of Swords wants to talk about. He is driven. He is feeling, the universe is just pushing this knight to come forward. Remember, no gender in tarot. Could be a he or a she. This person cannot move on. This person is stuck. They cannot move on with their soulmate, which is you or the other person, depending on which roles are here. This knight knows that this person is their soulmate. This knight knows that they caused a very painful ending because of whatever happened here, because of their controlling, you know, not being connected with the divine, because of their controlling energy. They understand that when this painful ending came, now they realize they cannot move on without you. They understand you are their soulmate. This is a soulmate card. This is number 2. It's people coming together. Equal reciprocity, sorry. No more of this one person, one-sided, one controlling energy anymore. Things need to be equal here for people to move on. The Tower. The Tower is all about a sudden change, okay? I mean sudden change. Now, the Tower doesn't necessarily have to be negative or positive. All it means is that there will be sudden change. The universe is pushing for this sudden change because things are not built on a solid foundation. Things have to change. Things have to crumble down. Something has to change so that you can start over and build a solid foundation. Things were not right the way they were before. You know, I just looked at the bottom of the deck, and there's your card. Queen of Wands. That's you, Aries. This is all about stepping into your power. So I'm going to pick this up because this is like on the bottom of the deck. It's kind of the energy that's going on, that's, you know, surrounding this Knight of Swords with the Two of Cups and all that. We're going to stick it back in here. But that is your energy. Let's talk about the Tower real quick. Just clarify what's going on. This sudden change for Aries. Sudden change for Aries. The Tower, please. The Tower. 3 cards to clarify the Tower, please. Whoops. 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 You got a lot of cards there. All right. Well, we've got we've got the Judgment card that came out first. Judgment. Look at that. 2 10s. Okay. If we've got a lot of 10s on the board here, we better talk about those too. We've got the Devil. I want to make sure you can see all these cards, okay? I'm going to push these up a little bit. Because this is definitely telling a story. It's very, very easy to read this story. We've got the Judgment. We've got the Devil energy. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we better take a look. Queen of Cups. Wow. I'll put it like this so you know that that's the energy. Oh, look at the Queen of Cups with the with the King of Cups. Can you see all those? Yeah. Okay, we'll put those to the side. We're definitely going to talk about that. Okay. Sorry, I know this reading's going a little bit longer than we thought it would go, but this is very important stuff. Like I said, the Tower is all about change. It's a sudden change that comes in. It's usually the universe saying, no, we got to fix things here because you're not on the right path. You know, things are not going to turn out well unless we make a change here and start over. Judgment is all about starting over. It's about second chances. The number is 20. That's 2 10s. Now, like I said, we got to talk about all these 10s. Can you see all these cards here? Yeah. Okay. First of all, we've got the let's see. We got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. We've got the 10 of Swords. We've got Judgment, which is 2 10s. And I do need to point out that 10s break down. If you break down the 10, it's 1 and 0, which breaks down to a 1 in its purest state. Number 10, in the minor arcana, we go from a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the beginning of a cycle, 10 the ending of a cycle. When you get to the 10, you completed a cycle, and then you go back and you start all over again with a 1. Okay? So you have a 1, you have a 10, you've got all these 10s, which are going to, which are the culmination of these cycles, and then you start over with a 1. And here it is, that Ace of Swords. Okay, so what we're going to talk about here, this is the Judgment card. This is all about second chances. This is about looking back. Did I do the right thing? Did I handle things the best I could? Was I fair in my judgments? How can I get a second chance with myself? How can I forgive myself? Who needs to forgive me? Who do I need to ask for forgiveness from so that I can start all over afresh? This could be talking about a reconciliation, maybe somebody coming back to you saying, hey, can I get a second chance? Will you forgive me? 2 10s right here. Definitely ending of a cycle, which leads to the beginning of a new cycle. We have Devil here. This is a number 15 card. 5 and 1 is 6. 6 is a really, actually lovely number. You have 6s in here. I saw one. Here we go. You've got the 6 of Swords in the reverse, of course, but it is the 6, nevertheless. 6 is about being in harmony, sort of being on the same page, trying to get things balanced and even. It's moving forward in a harmonious way. which sounds kind of funny coming from a devil card. But really, if you think about the devil is, well, first of all, I have to point out, it's Capricorn. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, it could mean nothing toxic at all. It could mean that you're just dealing with a Capricorn. I have to say that whenever I see the devil, because I know people really freak out when they see the devil. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Capricorn, just take it as that's what this card is talking about. And usually I don't point out signs because, you know, in almost every reading, every sign is there. So the devil card, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, it's talking about being obsessed, being out of balance. It's talking about toxicity. It could be, it's whatever, it's manipulation, it's being chained to somebody, it's bad patterns. In everybody's case, it's going to be a little bit different. It's interesting to note that it does come out with the Tower energy about a big change, okay? Now, we like to see change with the devil, okay? Because we want to get rid of this toxicity, this manipulation, this bad obsessions, or whatever this energy is here that's could be negative if it's not a Capricorn. Tower is all about change of that, okay? Now you have some okay, well, let me get right below this. We got the Tower, we've got the devil, and right below it we've got this Three of Swords in reverse. When the Three of Swords shows up in reverse, it's talking about this heartbreak that you had. This serious, it was not easy to get through, especially I can see it right underneath the devil right here. Was not easy to get through, but the Tower is here. It's changing, okay? This energy, this energy of this devil energy, whatever it was for you, and this heartbreak is changing. It's going away. The universe has said enough is enough. We're going to get rid of this. And this is quick change, okay? It goes really quickly. When the Tower shows up, it's instant change. And with this instant change, you have clarity. Now, the clarity may come first and causes this Tower to happen. Because remember over here, we've got this Knight of Swords bringing in this big old sword right here. You see that sword he's bringing in? That's the sword of truth. Okay? He's got something to say. This is all about communication, right? This is information. This is thoughts, information. That's what swords are all about. He's bringing in this clarity, this message, whatever it is, he's bringing it in. And there it is. That's the sword he's bringing in. The sword brings instant clarity. The sword is sharpened on both sides, okay? The sword can cut both sides. It can bring you really, really information that you're very uncomfortable with, or that you are very comfortable with. It doesn't, the sword doesn't have a mind of its own. It is the information. Whether it makes you happy or sad, it will make a difference in your life. It will make a change, an instant change in your life. And that's what that Tower is. This clarity that's coming in for you is coming in and it's going to bring a Tower moment, it's like an aha moment. It's like, oh, I get it now. And then you have this 3. The 3 is the 3 of Pentacles. Again, in the material physical world. Okay? This is like coming together with like-minded people. This is about being recognized, being acknowledged, getting the attention that you deserve, that you need. You are going to finally get the attention that you deserve. This is a very good card. And then I'm just going to point out one more time, this was the energy underneath this whole Tower moment. This is your near future that's coming in. This aha moment with this aha information from this person who totally broke your heart in the past, or you did to somebody else, and you're bringing this information to them. You've got the King and Queen of Cups here. This is a very, very nice union of two like-minded people. They have a lot of love for each other. They have a lot of experience. They're both very mature energies. Maybe you've had very long-term relationship with this person. They both have a cup to give. This queen is going to be very intuitive. She's going to think about things. He wants to give her a cup. She is ready to give and receive love, but she's going to go deep. She's very intuitive. She's really going to look at this information that comes in and really decide, is this the best thing for her? I think it is. I can't tell you for sure what's going to happen. Only you know. But the wonderful thing about this is that there are things happening right now that the universe is pushing, that is making happen. You know what it is in your life. Let's put it bluntly. You have somebody coming in that is going to make a difference in your love life. It's definitely worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work, okay? We see a lot of the divine here. We've got look at all this major arcana. We've got the Tower, we've got the Hangman, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. You've got Judgment, you've got the Devil, and then you've got all this other wonderful, mature energy. Okay, you guys, I can see you've been. It's a long-term relationship. You've got endings, you've got beginnings, you've got a lot going on. I'm just going to remind you one more time of the message from the divine. Things are speeding up. Don't get rushed, and take your time. And with that, I'm going to leave you with this ending. This is a wonderful reading. I see a lot of stuff happening for you. I know that you're up for the task, and I think this has been a long time coming, and I'm happy to be able to bring you some really good news, and I'll look forward to reading for you soon. Much love and light.